Hello everybody and welcome back to the Alien vs Predator Galaxy YouTube channel. This is Corporal Hicks
and RidgeTop,
and we're back with a Let's Play of the brand new Alien Blackout, and I'm going to stop talking so Amanda can take us through the game.
This is Amanda Ripley. I need urgent extraction from the Mendel Research Station. If you pick up the signal, proceed with extreme caution. There's an alien organism loose on the station. It is deadly. Repeat, deadly.
I love that opening sequence.
Yeah, very classic with the lettering forming there, just like the original Alien, as well as Covenant.
And the good music as well. Soundtrack on this game is just fantastic.
Yeah, it was nice to see that get a release on, I saw it on Spotify and iTunes. Do you remember the name of the composer?
Tommy something or other. It's a Finnish name and I'm terrible with names anyway, so apologies.
I'll look it up. Tommy Hartikainen. Hopefully that's correct. But very well done for, I mean, a score for a mobile game. Like,
So he composed that, and it was just one violinist, I believe, working on it.
Now we have the S-Class commercial shuttle, the Halden.
Which is another Joseph Conrad reference for you. Alien fans should know that pretty much all the ships in the games and the movies are named after Joseph Conrad stuff, so it's nice to see them carry on that tradition here. It's one of those little things that just sort of shows when people notice, when people are fans of the game, you know, the developers.
Yes, finally.
And here's our foursome.
Ripley, can you hear me?
Look at that mouth movement. Lack thereof, sorry.
Not so loud. We are all in danger.
I love the alien in this. And just to point out, I did actually try leaving that and letting the Stompy Jr. get in there and monitor everybody, but it doesn't let you. It forces you to click. Same as later, actually.
Yeah, you're still in the tutorial bit right here.
The first two missions essentially pretty much serve as your tutorial. I mean, it doesn't hold your hand, which I liked too much.
Yeah, you
anyway.
can still die in the first two missions, can't you?
Mm-hmm. The amount of times I lost somebody on this first mission, actually.
Yeah, you probably won't get killed as Amanda in the first mission, but
Well,
you might lose some of the crew.
The first time you won't, because again, it's another moment like that where it forces you to do it. And I've just talked through one of the things that I actually am not keen of in this game, and that is, you know, when you see the characters. Look at how Utani's walking. Then that is that's a funky walk. And it's when the characters are talking, and the character models are gesticulating while they're talking, and then they stop talking, and the characters keep gesticulating anyway, as if they're still talking.
Gesticulating. I like that word.
Well, how would you say it?
I would say their gestures keep going.
Nah, it's gesticulating.
He's British with his fancy words.
I don't even know if it's a real word or not.
So again, this game surprised the hell out of me for a mobile title. I was skeptical just like everybody else. I wouldn't say I was outraged like a lot of people were. But obviously I want a sequel to Isolation, and the fact that the first thing you hear with this is Amanda Ripley's voice, that same actress, Andrew Deck, it kind of just brings you right back there, which I spent a lot of time in that game. So it was bittersweet, because it's good to have Amanda back, but at the same time, like, I really feel it's so ripe for a full-fledged sequel. But hopefully with the reaction they got with this game, for better or worse, it at least let Fox know that the demand is there, and that game has gained kind of a cult following. But my praise of Isolation is not to put this down in any way. I feel like the developers of this really put some love in here, and it's a good game, especially for mobile, especially in the age of when mobile games are so slimy sometimes with their monetization practices. This is just a pure, low-priced, contained experience, and it's great, in my opinion.
It's always going to be a shame that we didn't get an Isolation 2. And yeah, it's I think it would be fair to say it's a fan favourite. I mean, I know there are people out there who don't like it. You know, our own Xenomorphin isn't keen because he finds it a bit cheap and a bit hard for him to play. But you know, it is a fan favourite. But unfortunately, it didn't sell well as far as Sega was concerned. So I don't think. I mean, Fox know now. I think they probably always did because it was always held. It got such a good response from fans and critics that Isolation was loved. But you know, they're a new publisher, Fox Next. Anyway, they're a new publisher. They've already got one AAA Alien game in development, and I don't think they're going to sink money into a second one.
We'll see.
Well, I mean, right now,
a glimmer of hope.
I love Stumpy Jr. in this. I do think he looks wonderful.
So this is kind of an indication right here that this game at least took some inspiration of Five Nights at Freddy's, which I've played those games and I really like those games. They're fun and scary games. And the idea is the same. You're in a control room and you're monitoring different systems around this building, and these demonic, animatronic, like child-friendly creatures that you might see at a pizza restaurant or coming to try and kill you. And this definitely takes some cues from that, but it also does its own thing in the sense that you're not only trying to keep yourself alive, you're also managing the crew of this ship and telling them what to do. So that's kind of an extra layer there. But you also have to worry about Amanda. There's different cues to let you know when the alien will be coming for you. You can see the vent system on the map right there as the kind of gray bars that go in between the rooms.
Yeah, so you know
so
when
sometimes
it's jumped into one as well because it disappears when it gets to a black box. So about now, I think is what is going to happen is he's gone in the vents. And you can follow some of that and assume. I mean, with this one, you can also see where the paths are. So it's not so much an issue in this level when there's only the one access, but you can also try and use that sort of route to try and guess which one he's going to come under.
He won't always come to you. Sometimes he'll just move between the rooms using the vents.
Yeah, it only tends to come for you if you're overusing the voice commands, like telling them where to go, the other characters. And
we should make note that this is pre-recorded footage. This was from Corporal Hicks's playthrough, where all of the characters survived. I still haven't gotten that. I've only got to the end of the game with one surviving, so I want to keep playing and get that achievement for myself.
Yeah, I got to the end with 2 characters left on the final mission, but I was really struggling, so I decided just to restart it all again and try and keep everybody alive and record the successful missions. This would have been a proper ball ache to do if we were doing it live, because of the amount of times I died on some of the missions. It wouldn't have been so interesting to watch all the silence. And I do try and actually keep, at least later, not so much on this particular one, but I do try and keep Stompy in the camera or the characters in the camera, so it's more than just looking at the map.
Luckily, Thorncroft and Yutani don't have too far to travel here.
Although it's still, no, because I think the alien have disappeared. I can't think if I've triggered an alien appearance in this little bit, because normally when it gets to the dashes at the top on the left hand side like you see now, you're pretty much immune. But I've had plenty of deaths on this first mission as well, straight off the bat. I mean, it might be a tutorial mission, but it's still don't baby you. This game is pretty difficult.
Are you suggesting Wayland Yutani created that creature?
I love the Nostromo engineering bay kind of aesthetics there. It even looks like there's a claw.
For now, less chatter.
And that's mission 1. So we'll continue straight on to mission 2. Thank you for watching. This has been Corporal Hicks.
And RidgeTop.
Until next time.